I think the next big question we need to ask ourselves is, how does the router even know where to send the packet? Like, who told it where to go? Forwarding is just execution, and routing is the decision. And those decisions, well, they're not guesses, they're algorithms, they're math, cold, calculated math. And somehow, thousands of routers across the planet make independent decisions, and the internet still works. Kind of insane when you really sit there and think about it. Imagine a network with multiple paths between 2 points. One path is shorter, one's cheaper, one might look less congested, one might be on fire. Routers have to pick, but here's the cool part. There's no central mastermind coordinating everything. No giant control room with blinking lights saying, you go left, you go right. Each router makes decisions based on only the information it has, and yet collectively, they build a functioning global system. That's distributed computation. And what's fancy way of saying is a bunch of independent devices somehow cooperate. It's like organized chaos to a next level. Let's start with the old school, distance vectoring, or DV. This was one of the earliest routing approaches, and it's simplistic in nature. Routers don't know the whole network. They only know that their neighbors tell them. It's basically networking gossip. Each router says to its neighbor, hey, I'm 2 hops away from network A, or I'm 5 hops away from network B. The neighbors update their own tables based on that gossip, and they tell their other neighbors, and so on, and so on, and so on, and it's very collaborative. Efficient? Not really. Fast? Definitely not. If a link fails, bad information can circulate for a bit before everyone else figures it out and eventually settles. But sometimes it's still like waiting for rumors to clear up in a group chat. You need a little bit of patience. Now let's take it a step forward. Link state takes a different approach. Instead of just sharing distances, the routers are going to share information about the direct connections, who they're connected to, what the cost is, what's up, what's down. Every router builds a full map of the network, and this runs on, I'm going to murder this name, Jakratism theorem. That's what I'm going with. Locally to compute the shortest path. Yes, that's I'm not going to pronounce it right, but it's DIJKSTRA. I'll let you figure that out. More information, more processing, more overhead, but way faster convergence when something changes. It's the difference between, hey, ask around for directions, and hey, here's the entire GPS map, calculate your own route. It's much more decisive. So the ultimate question then is, which one's better? Well, it's a trick question. Distance vector, or DV, is simpler, it's less state, less communication overhead, but it's slower to react to change. A link state, on the other hand, is more data exchange, more CPU and memory, faster recalculation, and more responsive, but neither is universally superior. There's trade-offs to both. And networking, honestly, general engineering in general, is just a series of intelligent trade-offs. You can't get everything. You have to choose what matters most in your network. If a link fails, a router dies, or something changes, then the routing tables have to update. Paths need to get recalculated, and during that window, well, there's a little bit of a wobble. Packets might briefly take suboptimal paths. Sometimes temporary loops can form, and the adjustment period is called convergence. Fast convergence equals fewer disruptions. Slow convergence, well, that's just weirdness. And at scale, even small delays can ripple outward. Milliseconds actually matter when we're talking about the global internet scale. This isn't theory, it's running the internet. RIP, distance vector. OSPF and ISIS, well, that's link state. And then there's BGP, the one that connects entire autonomous systems across the internet. BGP uses something called path vector, which adds policy into the mix. Because when you're routing between massive networks, it's not just about the shortest path anymore, it's about business agreements, control, and policy, and don't forget about scale. Different layers of the internet need different strategies. Remember that routing path is all about computation. Algorithms determine how routers react to change, and design choices affect the stability, overhead, and scalability. And once you understand the algorithm underneath, routing stops feeling that mysterious blood magic that we're all talking about, and it becomes somewhat predictable. And you start to see why the network behaves the way it does.